Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fantastic Finds. It's Wednesday night. I'm Jason from Mother Tucker's Antiques with the one, the only, Enamor, Amie. How are you doing, Amie?
I'm good. I had a good day today.
You
I did.
did.
I did.
Um,
I had a good busy day today, and I'm ready to hang out and just relax a little bit.
well, gang, hopefully you're following Enamor, Amie, here on YouTube and over on Instagram because Amie, do you want to show everybody what you scored today?
I was gonna maybe wait a little bit.
Okay,
But
all
yeah.
right, all right, all right, all right. That's fine. That's
Well,
all
I
right.
just want more
That's all
people to
right.
be here, like
No,
when
no,
I show it. But
I
it's
didn't know.
good. So
You just want
we'll
to
we'll
tease
say
people.
hello to the people
Okay,
and make sure everybody's here. And we might even go over how the sale is gonna work,
okay,
and then I will show you what I got
all
today.
right.
Oh my
I,
gosh, it's so good. So
when
good.
you score something like that, I get like a kid and I get really anxious and I just want like the whole world to know how great it is.
That's
So
kind of how I felt when I was going to get it.
I mean, gang, honestly, you got to hold on because this is good. Amie scored something really, really good today. So, well, with all that aside, how's the training going? The preparation for the
I have my very
yes.
last training run tomorrow,
Okay, and then the official marathon is
Sunday.
Sunday. All
Monday.
right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. All right, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, gang, welcome everybody tonight to Fantastic Finds. If this is a first time here, welcome. If you guys join us every single Wednesday, thank you for returning. We greatly appreciate you guys and love having you here. There are a few things that I want to say in the very beginning. Then we'll say hello to some of our friends, and then we will turn it over to Amie. First of all, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. The link is down below in the description. She puts out content every single Sunday. And what time does it always go up?
5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. Eastern. So you can always look for a video from Amie at 5 p.m. Eastern every single Sunday. Please make sure you're subscribed to me. Please make sure that you give this a thumbs up. Every little interaction helps. Maybe even leave a comment as you leave tonight or while you're here. All those interactions help the channel. And please follow Amie and myself over on Instagram. Those links are down in the description below. And like I always say, if you follow us over there, we do preview and we do more things over there. Sometimes show you some more of what we do, our life, things like that, than we always do over here on YouTube. So our official mod and bid ender tonight is the one, the only, Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen, for always being so supportive of multiple channels and very supportive of Amie and myself's channels. We couldn't do it without you guys. If Deanna hops in the chat, that's Northwest Sunshine. She'll be one of our assisting mods. Could be a backup bid ender. Also assist us in the chat. And then we also have Holly, HM Parker, in the chat. She's the backup mod and bid ender as well. We love you, Holly, and thank you also for being so nice, kind, and supportive to both of our channels and other channels as well. So we got some people in the chat. Everybody's ready to go. So let's get it going and say hello to some people. The first one is our friend Brian. How are you, Brian? I'm going to have a picture of something epic Brian has maybe in next week's Fantastic Find. So we're going to hold it for next week's Fantastic Find. So we'll go over how you guys can email that a little bit. Just bear with us. We'll show that. But Brian, so good to see you. We got Sally here with us. How are you, Sally? Welcome to Wednesday. I cannot believe it's already the middle of like the first week of October. Oh my God. It's going to be Christmas before we know it, gang. You know that, right? It's going to real quick.
I'm okay with that though, Jason.
I am too. It could be Christmas all year long for me. I think the same with you too. So yeah. There she is, the official mod and bid ender, Karen Gillette. Familiarize yourself with the little daisy there, her little icon or her little avatar. You're going to want to learn her lag because she's the one that will be closing out all the bids tonight with the bid end. So you're going to want to figure that out so you guys can get those bids in right before she hits the bid end and closes it out for us. And again, Karen, thank you as always. Speaking of Karen, there's our other friend, Karen Kennedy. How are you, Karen? So good to see you guys. There's our backup mod tonight, the lovely Holly. It's always great to see you, Holly. See who else is here with us tonight. We'll keep scrolling down here. Now we're spanning the globe. We're going all the way over to Belgium. We're saying hello to the lovely Heidi. How are you, Heidi? So good to see you. Oh, Pat, you always put a smile on my face. Such a pretty
Pat,
picture.
you better never change your profile picture because Jason will be sad.
I'm telling you, some days when I'm having a bad day, I just pull up one of my sales that we've had and I wait till I say hello to Pat, and I smile even more because I get to see her avatar. So Pat, it's always good to see you, and you always put a smile on my face. We got Cheryl here with us. How are you, Cheryl? So good to see you. Deborah Williams is in the chat. So good to see you guys. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. Shannon, how are you? We got my mother in the chat. How are you, Mom? So good to see you. We got Deanna here with us. If I'm saying hello to people 2 times, that just means I'm doing it twice. So we're just going to keep on rolling with it. So I'm snapping. You know what that means, Amy? She's like, Jason, why do you snap? I don't know, because this man puts the rhythm in my step. It's the one, the only Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, also known as Gavin Gillette. Gang, if by chance, and I don't know how you couldn't be, but if you're not subscribed to his channel, please do so. If you guys love vintage, if you love music, if you love vinyl, and the way it should be played on a turntable, this is the channel for you. So he's always putting out content. He's always promoting other channels, and he also spotlights things that he purchases, both him and Karen, from other sellers here on YouTube. So it goes full circle. So please give my man, Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. Speaking of good channels, please make sure you're following Helen up there on the New England Thrifter. Helen, it's so good to see you. She has sales throughout the week, so please give her a follow and make sure you stop by one of her sales. I'm sure she'd be happy to see you. Hello, Mama Pam. Always good to see you. I got to tell you, Amy, we got a problem here. We got a problem.
Are you out of jam?
We're almost out of jam, and it's not good. Yeah. It's not good. We might have
to. That's a bad problem to have. Yeah.
We might have to drive to Michigan. We might have to drive to Michigan and pray that Mama Pam still has some more jam. So, Mama Pam, it's always good to see you, and welcome. We got Lillian here with us. How are you, Lillian? For a minute, I thought Amy was like, oh, God, what kind of problem do we have, Jason?
With you, Jason, I just never know.
She knew. She knew. How are you, Simply Shenanigans? So good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday night, everybody. Hopefully, we're going to set the tone for your week. If you're having a good week, we're going to make it better for you. If you're having a bad week, we're going to make sure you guys forget your woes and have a really good night with us. We got Deborah Williams here with us. How are you? See who else? Oh, Debbie Gutierrez. Oh, I'm trying, Debbie. I am trying. So it's always good to see you, Debbie. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Nikki. So good to see you, Nikki. Welcome to Mother Tucker's and Fantastic Finds with me and Enamor Amie. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. See who else is here with us tonight. I'm seeing some repeats. There she is. There's our friend Glowy Girl. So good to see you, Glowy Girl. There's the lovely Perla. Hello, Perla. Please make sure you're following Perla's channel. She does sales every single Friday. It's usually afternoon for me here in the East. So please consider giving her a follow. We got Don't You Know all the way. How are you? So good to see you. Now, she's from Wisconsin. See, I'm remembering because now I'm thinking cheese curds. Every time I see her in the chat, I'm thinking cheese curds. So good to see you. Don't you know? See who else is here with us. Spark Joy in Life. Always a pleasure to see you. We got the other half of the Mother Tucker's Corporation, Tina of Mother Tucker's. How are you, Tina? So good to see you, even though you're right up there. She's right upstairs. Now we are spanning the globe. We got Weirna here with us. So good to see you. How are you, friend? And also, if you guys don't know, Karen G, she's from Canada. So those bit ends are coming clear over the Canadian-American line and down here and closing out our bid. So we're definitely pulling in the interweb something fierce here. So let's see who else is here with us. My chat just really jumped, so I hope I don't miss anybody. There she is. How are you, Chris? My broom closet. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. See who else is here with us tonight. There's our friend Lucinda. How are you, Lucinda? Make sure you're following Lucinda. She's taken her hat and thrown it in the ring to some live sales. So make sure you're following her so you know when she goes live. Let's see who else is here with us. We got Susan in the chat. So good to see you. There's Dave of JDA. Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well in Jersey over there in the Garden State. There's Holly Berry. How are you, Holly Berry? Always good to see you, friend. Who else is here with us tonight? There's Ann. How are you, Ann? Always good to see you. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. We got a few more people hopping in here. There she is. How are you, Wanda? And Wanda, if you're able to stick around, you're one of the ones being spotlighted tonight in the Fantastic
We have Wanda stuff tonight. Oh, I'm excited.
Absolutely. And it's good. Oh, and it's really good. I got goosebumps. It's so good. So See who else is here with us tonight. I'm seeing a couple repeats. Hello, everybody. We got Beth here with us. I see Sarah's here with us. I see Joanne. How are you guys? Hopefully you're having a great week. There's Lisa with us. And I think that's going to get us almost. Oh, wait, it jumped. There's Leanne. How are you, Leanne? So good to see you. Keep on scrolling down here. We got Bust a Move or Bust a Move. How are you? How are you doing, Bust a Move? So good to see you. I love that name. That's new to me. Amy, have you ever seen that name before?
No, I don't think so.
I'm here for it. My old DJ days coming full circle. How are you, Amanda? So good to see you, Amanda. And I think we're down to the bottom. We're all the way to the bottom. So, gang, hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Again, hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday. We're very happy to see you guys. I'm going to turn it over to Enamor Amie. She's going to explain to you how the sale goes. But before I do, I want to thank her because she always does the wallpaper that you guys see, all those great atomic feels and vibes. That's courtesy of Amie, and along with our thumbnail. And also Tina is the one that loads in all the pictures for the sharing part of fantastic finds that we do with the community share. So thank you guys both. And Amie, it's all you. Thank you, Amie.
Well, welcome you guys. Thank you guys again so much for joining us here on Fantastic Finds. You can find us here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're new, we'll just go over how the sale is going to work tonight. It's pretty general as far as the sale goes. So it's all going to be offer up style items. We'll show you the item. We'll give you the start price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on an item, all you have to do is type your bids in whole dollar amounts down in the chat. We will show you the item. We'll describe it to you. Give you measurements, note any damage or repairs or anything funky with the item. But do keep in mind all the items that we are selling tonight are vintage, so they have had a life. So we do our best to describe any kind of issues to you while we're showing them live to you here on the screen. We will do a countdown, and then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. And we also do something here on Mother Tucker's channel called Just in Case. And just in case you haven't heard about Just in Case, here's what it is. So as long as you have put in at least one bid in on the current item, you can go ahead and utilize the Just in Case during the countdown only. So Just in Case bid is the max that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC next to it down in the chat. So as we do the countdown, you're welcome to put in the Just in Case bids as long as you've already put in one bid on the item or more. And if you're the highest Just in Case before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, if there are multiple Just during the countdown, those will turn into regular bids. And keep in mind too, if you guys do bid on something and you win something, that is your commitment to pay for the item when we send out our invoices. And as far as invoicing goes, right now we have our emails up here on the screen. Welcome to take a screenshot if you need to reference those later. Jason has also pinned them in a comment at the top of the chat if you need to find them. They're also in the description of the video. And all of our awesome mods here on the channel, put them in the chat throughout the sale. So they're very easy to find, especially if you're a new buyer to us. Lots of people can help you out and very easy to find that information. And if you win an item from us tonight, we do need some information from you. We need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. And if you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with all of that same information. Let us know you don't have PayPal and that you'd like to check out as a guest. So when we send out our invoices, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and then you can check out with any debit or credit card. As far as shipping and packing goes, for me, little caveat for me this week, I will be doing all of my packing tomorrow. So you'll see something from me tomorrow for sure. But I have to ship out everything by 10 a.m. on Friday because I'm leaving for the entire weekend through Monday for my race that's on Sunday. Okay, so I'm getting everything shipped out by 10 a.m. on Monday. So if everybody could please pay me before 10 a.m. on Friday, that way I can make sure that your stuff gets out before I go out of town. I ship from Michigan. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow. And I do PayPal only and Parrot Ship, and only ship to US and Canada at the present time.
All right. I ship from Pennsylvania. I own a little shop, the same as the channel, Mother Tucker's Antiques and Collectibles. So if you're ever in the central Pennsylvania area, we're in the Adamstown area, come on in, check us out. We got 40 active dealers, all kinds of great vintage and antiques for you guys to choose from. I do all of my packaging and invoicing on Saturdays. So if you were here on Monday and you bought from Monday or you bought from my sale on Saturday, that means you guys have an open box. So if it fits safely, we will package as much of it together to save you guys on shipping. If it doesn't, we'll have to use 2 boxes. So also, when you email me, if you guys want to do free pickup, you guys can do that. Just let me know. We won't charge you for the shipping. We will just invoice you. And then once the invoice is paid, we'll make arrangements to get it up to the shop. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. Oh, like Amie said, I'm only US and Canada right now. PayPal. I have heard, and it's true, is that we both use PayPal, but if you guys want to use Venmo, you can use the Venmo to pay for the PayPal invoice. So if that's the only way you can pay your invoice, you can use it through PayPal. So in essence, you can use Venmo. And then we also use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible as well. So Amie, before you show the goodie you found today, do you want to show the lovely folks their stickers, your stickers, in case they want to add anything on?
Yes,
I'm going to make you big while you do. I'm just going to make you big, and if you want to do some show and tell, then you go right ahead.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to be retiring the Halloween Meow Meow sticker. Maybe next week will be the last week for these, because then I'm going to be moving on to my Christmas ones. I've got to get those ordered yet, but they're coming. So 3-inch waterproof vinyl stickers, if anybody wants one, they're $3 a piece. And if you want to add anything onto anything that you purchased tonight, just let me know when you send your email to me with your information. If you want a sticker or a couple stickers, whatever you would like, or if you just want a sticker, I can send it in a greeting card, snail mail with a stamp. I can do that as well. Okay. And I had to bring this tonight. I was like, Jason, I have a fantastic find. I have to share it. So this will not be for sale tonight. Okay. It will be for sale sometime in the near future. But I wanted to show it to you because I got it today. I drove 2 hours to get it. Here it is. Oh, I'm so happy I got it.
This is so good, Amie.
This is a Gund, G-U-N-D. It does have the little original tag here. Rubber face bee. How cute is that? And look, he's got little armature in his arm, so he can go wee, wee. It's so cute. Oh, the face. How can you not smile?
I love him.
At that face. It's just so good. So yes, these don't come around often, and when they do, they're usually missing their little antenna. So rubber face bee will be coming for sale. So I do have a post up on my community tab and on my Instagram. If you want to be notified before he's going to be up for sale, comment on one of those posts and I'll make sure and give you a heads up and let you know the date of when he's going to be for sale. So yeah, he's super excited. Look at his wings on the back.
I can't even.
And his little bee butt. So good. Anyway, I had to share. So much fun. I love him.
He does, Dave. He looks like the Cheerios bee.
He does look like the Cheerios bee. He does. Yes.
Oh my God. He is so good. All right, Amie, let's just get the sale going. You just kick us off. If you will do something different, you go ahead and kick us off. And all right, Jason, what's you starting it at?
Don't start with me tonight. All right. $10, Jason, for my first item tonight.
You got it.
So we do have 12 rounds. I did not mention that. We do have 12 rounds of goodies to bring you guys tonight. I do have a few handmade things tonight too, besides the vintage. Okay. All right. So I have these darling little bluebird. So these are the fold over mailers. So there are a couple that have been used out of here. It is not completely full. Originally it would have come with 30, but there are 23 left in here. So there's still a really good amount. So it's the kind that you would just tear out and then it folds into thirds. And then it's got on the back is where you would put your little inscription. You would fold it over and then put your stamp and send it in the mail. But how cute
So
are
good.
the little bluebirds on here, especially the one down here that has the little envelope in its beak. So cute. I love these kind of fold over notes. I still like to send these kind of things either in boxes or in the mail. I love these so much. So measurement for this, for the pack is 8 by 5 3/4. 8 by 5 3/4 is the size there. So they are all kind of scored where you have to fold them. So they're scored kind of like up here and then here in the middle. So when you tear it out, then it's much easier to fold to send it in the mail. And these do date to the 60s. I love these little post notes.
I love the fact that it's called Tweet Talk. That's what
Tweet
I
Talk.
love.
I know.
Tweet Talk. How
So
good does
good.
it get with a little Tweet Talk?
So good. And then it's just blank here on the back side. So there's, I did count them. There's 23 left in here. So there's quite a good amount. Earlier in the year, I did have some of these that were complete that I did sell that didn't have any missing. This one I decided to hang on to a little bit in case I wanted to use them, but I decided maybe I won't keep these and I'll pass them on. But there are just a couple that are missing in there. Very cute. You can actually still use these. All right, so I see Tammy is in at 10 and Nikki, hello Nikki, is in at 11. So we're looking for 12 or more. I'm going to count these down. Not sure how bad the lag is tonight. I know with Ariana last night, it got a little long toward the end of the sale. So we'll start with 15-second countdowns if we need to adjust as we go along and switch to 20 if it gets real bad. Let's hope not. Then we will do that. All right, so we're looking for 12 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tweet, tweet, bid end.
If you have a friend that loves those Norcrest bluebirds, this would be an incredible Christmas gift to give them.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I love these birds. The bluebirds are
All
so
right.
good.
There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Tammy had a just in case of 14, and Nikki also had a just in case of 14, and Nikki, your 15 came in after the bid end. So in the event of tie, we go by who we see first, and that would be Tammy. You get these for 14. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Good score, Tammy. Excellent, guys. All right, guys. My first round is going to start at $10. So I have the full set of the Shawnee Puss in Boots, but I'm going to sell it in 3 different lots. So I'll do the shakers, the pitcher, and then the cookie jar separate. So if you wanted the full set, you could purchase it all tonight in each round. Or if you just needed one to add, if you had one, you could. So for $10, there is a little condition issue here. This is Shawnee Pottery Puss in Boots. It looks like there's a little nip right here, right by the hole. Okay. And I think these were used, you can see, I think this one was used for pepper, and I think they left the pepper in, and there's a few little stains under the glaze. Sometimes when the crazing opens up and food grease gets in there, it does stain it. So there are a few light little stains. But other than that little chip and the staining, they're in really good condition. And they're the little salt and peppers, these cute little Shawnee Pottery kitty cats, the Puss in Boots. They started making these in the 1940s. They made them clear up, I think, off and on until the 1960s, if I know my history pretty well. So these larger Shawnee shakers are always missing. They're big cork on the bottom. That's an easy fix. If you guys drink wine, a traditional wine cork does normally fit up in there, or the hobby store or craft store would have one. But
I would say Amazon has replacement corks for just about anything. I've ordered them before.
I mean, and let's be honest, we're not going to use these. We're going to put these up on a shelf and enjoy them because how cute is this little kitty cat with her little hat, little Puss in Boots. I love the burgundy little bow tie. Then you have the cute little blue details on her hat. And then you have the blue detail down at the bottom. They measure 3.5 inches tall. So each one of these measures 3.5 inches tall by about 2.25 inches wide. So the other shaker has no condition issues whatsoever. Just $10 if anybody's interested in the little Shawnee kitty cats. Look how happy. Oh, I think I see you, Dave. Thank you so much. I think Queso agrees, doesn't he?
I was going to say, did you hear him?
Queso. It's Queso approved, gang. So this is
Queso approved.
and this one has 4 holes, okay? And this one has 4 holes as well. Now, every time I have ever sold these, they're always going the same way. I saw one set one time where they were facing each other. I don't know if that was, some remanufactured or an original, but every time I've sold these, just like the owls, they're always doing the same thing and have the same exact holes. So, but I did find one picture that had them facing each other. So we're looking for 11 or more. The only condition issue, if you guys are just joining, is there's a little nip right there around the hole. It's a little rough. And then there is some light little brown specks on it because I think somebody did have this little girl filled with pepper, and some of the crazing, it stained through. So let's start a countdown. 11 or more. Dave's got the bid at 10. Thank you, Dave. So we'll go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Surprisingly, this little set's getting a little more difficult to get, or at least in the wild. But so cute. I love it. I love the thickness of the pottery. Just a cute little mid-century. It's going to look good in any kitchen little set. So there's the bid end. Dave, you didn't need it. So Dave, they're coming to you for $10. Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, $12, Jason.
You got it.
All right, I haven't brought one of these to a sale in a little bit, so I thought I would bring one tonight. So we have the vintage brooch and hanky combo. I love to put these together. And I have a sweet little black kitty tonight that has a little gold bow and gold whiskers and little rhinestones for eyes. And I've paired it with this gray and black vintage hanky. I'm going to take the pin off so you can see it a little bit better. And it does have a safety clasp on the back. It is not signed anywhere that I can see it. I don't see a little maker on here. So I'm not really sure who to attribute it to. And Kim, I do see that you're in the chat tonight. I'm not sure that you were last week when I used the clips you sent me for the first time, but thank you for sending these to me. So much better than my jewelry pliers. That looks so much better. But here's the cute little kitty, and it does have the safety clasp here on the back. It is good working condition there on the back side. It's just kind of a goldy tone on the back side there where it's kind of molded. Measurement for this, it does measure 1 1/4 by 1 1/2. So it's not, it's not a super large brooch, but I think it's really cute, especially for right now, like as we're getting close to Halloween. It would be something to put on a cute little jacket or a sweater or something like that. And of course, I always like to say how cool they look on a hat too. All right, so I see Dawn's in at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more. Shannon, I have never run a full marathon. I do half marathon. So 13.1, not 26.2. I'm not sure I would ever want to do a full ever. All right, so we're looking for 13 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amy, did you see that Dawn's cat, she has a black bomb bag? Oh my
No,
God.
I didn't see that.
Yes, she just put that in the chat. And Nikki adores the Masonic pin,
Oh, good.
the mosaic pin and hanky that she got from
I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Dawn, this little combination is coming your way. Thank you so much.
Amy, I couldn't even do a 10 marathon. I don't know what that is, but I don't like to run. I do like to run to a good flea market or a good thrift store. But as for running like you do, my hat's off to you because I can't. All right, gang.
Well, I started training for it right after the 4th of July. So
all right.
It's been a while.
You're going to kick butt. Amy. So $20, gang. And I've been told this little guy's a little harder to find when it comes to these diamond pottery, these little Rempel figurines. And this one is fleecy. So this one is the cute little lamb. And me and Amy were talking. Now, this is the bell that's on it. I don't know if it's the original bell. I don't feel like the Maybe the string is original. I don't know, but this is how I found it. So this is how I'm going to sell it. So just $20, no chips, no cracks. Super cute little lamp. I think this is now probably my favorite one out of all the diamond pottery ones. I think this one's
Like
my favorite.
Fleecy the lamb in the diamond pottery is a little bit harder to find than some of the other animals.
Right.
And I think we were talking Monday that the older version of Fleecy in the squeak toy would have originally come with a bell around the neck. I don't know about the diamond pottery because I've never seen one with a bell on it, but could be.
Like I said, I found her this way, so I think she's had this bell around her for a super long time. You can see that she is all white with great little details. She has these cute little blush cheeks, the cute little blue eyes. She even has the pink little detail right there on the front of her little legs. Super cute. No chips, no damage. You know, a lot of times, even when Misty sold, they were showing that sometimes they have a little imperfection in the porcelain. This one has none. This one has no extra porcelain. There's no issues. Very minimal crazing on her. She's super cute. She'd look great in your Easter. She'd look great all year round, or in your little diamond pottery or your squeak toy collection. So she measures. Let me get the measurements on her. She's 5 inches tall. Here we put it by her head again. She's 5 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. So let me just hold her up and let me put some black behind her. I feel like she's getting a little washed out. Now you guys can see how great she is. Let's get up there. All the paint on her nose is intact, even there in her mouth with her tongue, super cute. And again, even on the back leg, you can see some of the pink. Now, there is none on that because of the way she's standing. So all the legs have the pink. She's super cute. We're in at 20 with Glowy Girl. Thank you so much. Looking for 21 or more. If you guys are interested, please put in a bid because we're going to start the countdown. And we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 21 or more, and we'll count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Like I said, I think she's now my favorite out of all of them after having it. And I think she would look so good with the little duck, especially in your Easter or all year round. So cute. All right, there's the bid end. All right, Glowy Girl, I know she's going to have a lot of friends with you, so she's coming to you for 20. Thank you so much, guys. All right, Amy.
Okay. I have a handmade piece up next. It's not Halloween. I do have some Halloween tonight, but this is not Halloween. This is going to start at 20.
Wait, Amy, you froze for a second. How much again?
Ooh, 28.
28, okay. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
And you're good. Yep.
All right, so it's not Halloween. I don't know where I froze at. It's just a cutie pie little panda. I have had this guy for a little while, waiting for something to do with it. And if you're not familiar, this is a flocked Joseph Original ceramic cute little panda bear. I don't really come across panda stuff hardly ever. I do have a panda music box that I'm bringing tonight as well, but I never really see panda stuff. I used to, maybe about 12 years ago, I used to see like panda ceramics and miniatures and that sort of thing, planters, but I just never find them anymore. So I'm not sure why, but they are a little bit harder to find. But darn cute. I love pandas. I have always liked them. I love to visit them if they are at a zoo. They're always super cute. And the Joseph Originals are always really cute with personality and features. And she's got little brown eyes that are peeking out there. I have added the tiny little flower to her ear. And she is on a vintage spool of flocked teal ribbon. And I'll show you, it's from Woolworths, whence all good stuff came back in the day. And we've got some flocked black little stems here. We've got some glittery, I'm making up words.
I'm with you.
Glittery Kitschtastic plastic stems. We've got another black glittery leaf, a black ball, some Kitschtastic plastic flowers, vintage sequin, some vintage mercury beads, a little bit of vintage lace, another flower there poking out. And then we've got a couple flowers there on the back. It is signed by me on the back side. So measurement for that piece, is 4.5 tall by 4.25 inches in diameter. All right. Definitely was feeling black and white tonight, I guess.
Adorable, Amie. Oh my! And I love how you add the blush details.
Thank you. Yes,
So
I
good.
do. You know, they just need a little something, something. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to count this down. I see Mike's in at 28. Thank you so much. We're going to do a countdown. You could kind of leave this out year round, although it could definitely work into Christmas a little bit. It definitely could carry into that January timeframe when we don't really know what to decorate with, except for kind of icy colors. So definitely you could carry that into your January, and it would make a sweet gift for somebody too. All right, we're going to count this down. We're looking for 29 or more, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So good. So good, Amie. Adorable. Good color combo, and everybody agrees. You did a good job.
Thank you. The ribbon was the inspiration, actually.
And you said it's like the velvet flocked
It's
kind
flocked
of.
velvet, yeah.
So
flocking good, Jason.
It is flocking fantastic.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, right before the bid end, Debbie came in with a 30. So thank you so much, Debbie. Panda is coming to you.
Congratulations, Debbie. And gang, if you're not following Amie here on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to her channel. The link is down below in the description. Please follow Mother Tuckers as well. If you're not, we'd both greatly appreciate it. And like Amie said, she does drop content every single Sunday at 5 p.m. So hit that notification bell so you'll know when it gets dropped. Hello, Tirza. Good to see you. Good to see all of our friends here tonight. Hello, Brad. How are you? My next item is going to start at 10. Wouldn't it take like 2 weeks before Halloween that I find some Halloween? So I thought I'd better bring it. So this is a vintage 1960s, probably the late 60s plastic, unused trick-or-treat bag. It's in very good condition. I think at one time where that circle is, you would have had a maybe the store put in their name or something like that, or the child's name probably went in there too. I saw a couple examples of a similar bag where it had the company or the grocery store's name that would have given these out. And then you probably also could have done this for the little girl or the little boy, put their name in there. So like I said, it is the older. This is the original twine that you would use to cinch the bag up. It has the little metal around. And the fellow that I bought this from, he said he got a few of these. They were from a grocery store in the 1960s. So again, I thought this would be great to frame. You guys could definitely use. It is that thicker plastic, not the thin plastic like they use today. Those graphics, I think, are just incredible on there. Look at that devil.
Good.
She is an angry witch, and the black cat on there. I
love the font on that. The trick
I do too.
Font.
I do too. The trick or treat. So the dimensions on it, it measures about 16 inches tall. So it's about 16 inches this way. And it is about 13 inches wide. And it is double-sided. It is that thicker plastic, I guess the only thing to relate it to is it would be like the thicker trash bag style plastic. And very good condition. Darcy, thank you so much. I see you in at 10, so we're looking for 11 or more. And like I said, it is double-sided. And it just has a little crease in it, which if you guys let this out on a warm day or just let it sit for a while, it will relax. I just think I actually have another one that I might be keeping for myself or gifting, but I think they were just stored away for a super long time. And again, they both have their little original metal pinch right there that pinched the twine, and it is the older cloth style string. So that's not like a nylon string. So that's how you can pretty much date this to probably the late 1960s, once they got away from the paper bags to the plastic. And again, you don't see these around, not even the paper ones that often. And I did research this. There was none exactly like this online that I could find. So, don't forget, we got Mr. Owl up there hanging out on the trick part. So we're looking for 11 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down. Again, it would be great to frame. It would be great to use it, lay it down, or hang it behind your Halloween decor. Again, I think that'd be a great backdrop for it, you know. And you could, where it opens up here, if you wanted to put like a dowel rod through it, you could, and then probably just hang that up on the wall as a piece of art. So 11 or more, just in case for active bidders. So we're counting it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I agree. I think framing it would be such a great idea because it's going to preserve it and keep it around for a long time. So
there's somebody on Instagram that took a Christmas tree, a black Christmas tree, and they covered it with trick or treat bags and the plastic masks.
That would be so
really
good.
Cool. Really
that
cool.
would be so good. All right. So Dave, it looks like with your just in case of 21, but Darcy had it just in case of 20. So that means Dave gets it for 20. And you know what? I have the other bag. I'm just going to offer it. So Dave, you get one. And Darcy, let me know if you want the other bag that I have at $20. It's identical to this. So Dave, you get this one. I have one that's identical. So Darcy, let me know if you're interested in it at 20. And if you are, just say yes in the chat. That means you both win with your just in cases. So, all right. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I'll get you both written down. All right, Amy.
Surprise. You had two.
Yes. Huh? Well, I'm giving mine up because I don't do Halloween. I'll just stick with Christmas. So gotcha. Thank you, everybody.
All right. 14, Jason.
All right.
All right. So if you were with us on Monday, Bill had a planter in this same pattern, but his was the window box, more of the oblong planter. And this is the tall one. So this is Royal Copley. And it is in the Harmony pattern with the really pretty pink and brown leaves. And I love these little side profiles that they put on this one. I really, really like the style. I love Royal Copley anyway. Yes. I've always been a very big fan of their pottery. And if you don't really care for the leaves, I really like that too. It's very just simple, could pretty much go in any decor, but definitely I love the style of that one. Now, I will say that there's no chips on it. All right. There is a little glaze slip right here. It's not a chip. It's just like, I feel like maybe there was a bubble when they were applying the glaze and it just didn't take there. All right. It's not rough to the touch or anything, but it is there. Okay. And you can see kind of the gray exposed underneath there. And there is overall crazing. Most of the time the Royal Copley does have the crazing. It's overall, I really love how the glaze grazes on Royal Copley too. And there is a little bit deeper of a craze line right here at the top. It is not a hairline. I can't feel anything with it. It just is a little bit longer of a craze line that goes down in there. I do believe probably there was a plant in here. There is a little bit of staining on the very bottom. You can kind of see that in there. But overall, it's very, very lovely condition. And the feet are not glazed over here on the bottom, but the bottom part is. It's just the feet that they helped prop it up in the kiln when they fired it. All right, so measurement for this is 8 inches tall by 5 inches wide. Okay, so that's the sizing there. I think this is a great piece for fall. I love the coloring in this one for sure. And I think it would pair really nicely with the deer head planters as well by Royal Copley. All right, so it's pink. So it's pink and brown is like the glaze coloring that they identify with it. But it is kind of like a browny gray as far as this color here in the background. But this is more of a brown that goes around the side. But it is kind of like a maroony pink is what kind of color I would call the middle of the leaf there. All right, so I see Nikki is in at 25. So we're looking for 26 or more. I'm going to do a countdown. Make sure if you're bidding, you can put in those just in cases if you would like to do that. All right, we're going to count it down. We're looking for 26 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I love how they integrated like the handles to the side. So good.
I know, it's really good. And they always put a lot of movement in their molding. I really like that too.
And the glaze is epic, just like you and Bill both said. So good.
All right, we're waiting for that bid end to come in. There it is. Thank you so much, Karen. So Shannon had a just in case of 32, but Nikki came in there with a just in case of 33. So for 33, Nikki, this is coming to you. Nikki, I'm not sure you've purchased from me before. If you haven't, if you have, I apologize, but make sure and email me your information if you haven't. Thank you so much.
All right. And hello, Desert Gal. We didn't get to say hello to you earlier. I know Amie said thank you for the jewelry holder, but it's always good to see you, Kim. I'm switching over to some glass. So it's going to be $30 if it wants to highlight. There we go, $30. You're going to get them both. They are 1980s Fenton, and I love these. So you're getting them both. They are in a little harder to find color. They're in the periwinkle. And you say, Jason, how do you know they're from the 1980s? Well, they made a lot of periwinkle. They didn't make a lot, but that was when they made the periwinkle. It was in the 1980s. And where the Fenton stamp is, if you guys can see it, the round little Fenton stamp is right here. There's a little 8 inside of it. And if you guys aren't familiar, in the 80s and the 90s, they started doing that so you could tell what decade that they were made. So if you guys are not familiar with these candle holders, and again, you're going to get them both in periwinkle. This one's heavy on the opalescent. This one has it, but it's a little less. And I do believe, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, that when you purchase these from Fenton, you bought them individually, just like the little votives you would buy individually. So $30, you're getting them both. So in essence, they're $15 each. They are taper holders and pillar candle holders. I love these. They also make great little display pieces. If you guys have a little figurine or a tchotchke, you could sit in there. But again, you can slide your Mercury candles in there. You can slide your lucite candles in there, or a gorgeous pillar candle. So it is in the Valencia pattern. So that's what these little arcs are all the way around. So if you guys collect Valencia, this would look great. It also can sit like this and be used as a riser if that's what you guys are so inclined to do. And if you flip it like this, you could pop yourself a little votive candle and actually use it that way. Fenton never did it and made it intended that way, but in today you could definitely do it that way. But I just love this color. The periwinkle, I think this would be great in a non-traditional Christmas decor. You know, how great would this look with your silvers, maybe even your reds? And again, no damage at all. These were susceptible to chips here on the feet. There are no chips at all. And it's gorgeous periwinkle glass. Some folks call it cobalt. There's too much purple in this for this to be anything remotely near cobalt. So there is the inside, some 1980s Fenton at its best. Let me give you some measurements. Again, you're getting them both. So it's $30 for the pair. And it's 5 inches tall, and 4 inches at the widest point. So again,
Jason, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was Bristol last year at Christmas time. She had single candle holders, and she put big Mercury glass Christmas ornaments, like inverted in them. And they looked really cool to display those.
And each one of these, it's flat enough in here that if you wanted to put bottle brush trees in there, you could. So if you wanted to use this as your riser for a bottle brush tree, how great would this look? Could you imagine if you had pink bottle brush trees in there with this periwinkle blue? Very 1980s.
Anyway.
But I think the periwinkle is a very throwback to retro. So I'll just wait another moment for the lag. You can see the Fenton stamp is right here on the bottom. And again, thank you, Dawn. I think they're gorgeous too. This one, you know, with the glass, each one's a little different because no two are alike. This one's just a little heavier on the opalescent. This one is a little less. And I did get these together. So I'm assuming that the original owner bought two because a little bit of my catalog always has them listed individually. So that would mean Fenton sold them individually. So $30. If there's no interest, that's okay. We'll keep it moving. These will come back during the recap. All right, Miss Amie, we're going to get you over here.
All right. There you go. 38, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. So I have a little glass tonight too, in the form of a bird. And I don't ever pick up the bluebirds. Everybody else pretty much has that covered. But I do like to find the unusual colors. I was lucky enough to find a yellow one earlier this year, but I found a pink one, and which is the Pink Bird of Hope. As it was more produced for breast cancer awareness. Now this is a Leo Ward bird, and it is Terra Studios, but it is signed Leo Ward 2008 on the bottom. It is really not showing the pretty pink color that I want it to show. on screen. It is just a lovely baby pink. It is showing a little like grayish on screen right now, but it is pink. I do assure you it is pink. There's no chips. There's no cracks. There are a few little captured bubbles inside of the bird. Very small little bubbles that are in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any of them to focus for you. But they're mostly down at the bottom. You can see there's one right in there, but pretty clear overall. And I'm not sure if I'm even going to get the signature to catch. Oh, you can see it right there. Leo Ward 2008 there on the bottom. Now, I do believe that there's a little bit of manganese mixed in here. It does glow a little bit of green. It's not going to show on camera at all. It's a very faint green. It's more like a lucite kind of green glow to it. It's not super bright, but I do believe there's some manganese that is mixed in the glass here, probably for clarity. That's usually what they added it for. And I love how they pinch the tail on these.
So good.
So good.
You never see the pink. Never, ever. Oh my
nope.
gosh.
I saw it and I was like, yes, I'm going to take you home. But unless it's a blue one that's like a really unusual, there's one that has a little vase attached to it, you know, something like that. I might pick that up, but I do like to hunt for the really unusual color. So right now I see Debbie's in at 38. I want to give you a measurement real quick. She does measure 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 tall. Okay. So we're going to count this down. Yes, it would go really good with pink moon and stars. Absolutely. And that is probably more closer to the actual color pink than it's showing on screen. I assure you it's much prettier in person than it is showing on screen right now. All right. So we're going to count this down. We're looking for 39, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tweet, tweet, mid end.
And the fact that that's from 08, it's a good older one. It's good. There you go. Now you can. Yep.
Yeah, it's closer to the pink that's in the leaf than it actually is showing right now. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Debbie, you did not need your just in case. Birdie is coming your way. Thank you so much.
So good. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Holly, thank you for being the backup, dropping all those links in the chat. Thank you both. We could not do it without you guys. So thank you so much. All right, I have the second piece in my Puss in Boots Shawnee. This is some folks call this the creamer. Some folks have also called this the mini milk pitcher, okay? I've never seen a sugar to this, and there could be one out there, but I've never seen a sugar, so I don't know why we have a lone pitcher if it wouldn't be like for a milk, but it could be whatever you want it to be. Great to pop a little air plant in. You could basically put it back to use. I have a little, I think there's a neat little uptick on this that makes this one better. So not only is it in very good condition and it's made by Shawnee, there's the cute little bow, but we have an original sticker. So if you guys love your stickers, we have an original Shawnee sticker on it. The picture here is marked. The cookie jar is marked too, so it is patented, the Puss in Boots USA. I love these. Super cute. There's no chips at all around the rim. Just $15 if anybody's interested. You can see that it also has the burgundy bow on it, the burgundy details in the ears. You can see the great details. I love how happy this little kitty cat is. This cat is so happy. If you guys
I have some of the pig ones. I keep my paintbrushes in them.
Oh, good idea, Amy. Very good idea. And they're just always so happy. And look at the blue details that they gave to the bottom. That's why I brought the periwinkle candle holders, because it actually pulls out the blue in there. Do you see how good they would look together? I was kind of thinking, like, if you guys bought this collection, had this in your kitchen, how great would these look, with them on a table, or if you had these in your dining room to use during the holidays that are coming up, these would look great as well. So I thought that blue kind of pulled out the blue in the creamer. So we see Taylor in at 16. Thank you so much, Taylor. Again, no chips, no cracks. It is a creamy white color, so it is reading true to color. It's creamy white, and it's got a great glaze on it. No real crazing on it. It measures about 5 inches tall by about 5 inches at the widest point. And if you guys love a good sticker, we have a good old Shawnee Pottery sticker right there.
I don't see that sticker very often.
No, and it says hand decorated, which I love. And the fact that that's still on there. And if you guys were just joining, like I said, I have the salt and pepper and the cookie jar and this, and they're technically the whole set then. You know, there's folks online selling all three pieces together, calling it the set. So again, no chips, no cracks. And then I just love that font on the bottom. So we're looking for 17 or more. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown. If anybody's interested, please put in those bids. I'm sure you guys know on Wednesdays, me and Amy keep it moving. So 17 or more. If you are bidding and you want to use it just in case, please put it in because we're going to start the countdown right now with 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. And if you're not familiar, she actually has a little shawl that she wears. It's like a little knitted shawl. You can see the details. So this one has a cute little knitted shawl. Meow, meow. Just a bunch of cute little kitty cats hanging out.
So cute.
Once you guys start with one of these, they're so good. Well, hello, Stacy. So good to see you. All right, Taylor, it's coming to you for 16. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, what do I have next? 18, Jason.
All right.
All right. So here's my other panda item for the evening. This is so cute. It is a music box. Okay, I want to show you the music box before I play it for you. Very cute, painted little panda here playing the banjo. She's got some little bluebird friends. Look at the tiny one hanging out in the nest. So good. And then we've got a little squirrel hanging out down here at the bottom. And here's the back side with pandas just kind of hanging out on the stump there. Very cute. So there's no chips on this at all. It is made by Otagiri, Japan, and it was produced by Gibson Greeting Cards. And it has, this is where it will rotate. So this is what you twist to turn on the music box. What I like about this music box is that it does have the on and off switch. So you don't have to let it play through. You can just shut it off when you want to. And it does work. It plays Oh, What a Beautiful Morning. All right. So we're going to give it a little twisty here, and then we'll turn it on so you can hear it. Okay. Let's turn it on.
Such a happy bear. Oh my gosh. So good.
It's good.
You're jamming out there, Amy.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those catchy tunes. And then we can just shut it off. It's not going to play for the rest of the live sale. I love that. So measurement for this is 6.5 inches tall, and it is 4.5 inches wide. Okay. It's in really, really nice condition. I don't even see any crazing on this piece. It's in really, really nice shape. And I love the combination of critters. It's so cute. And we even got some little mushies. Little mushrooms down there on the stump. I didn't even notice that. All right. So I see Holly Berry is in at 18. Thank you so much. And good night, Heidi. We're looking for 19 or more. I am going to do a countdown. Oh, What a Beautiful Morning is the song, if you didn't recognize it. All right. We're going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That's right. I remember, Brian, the Hallmark stores did carry all the Otagiri pieces. That's right.
I love music boxes. I don't know. I have a soft spot. I liked them when I was a kid too. I had quite a few in my collection. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. So Holly, this is coming to you. Please make sure and email me your info if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. And my next item, we're going to get it started here. Well, hello, Sandy. So good to see you. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. Good to see you, Sandy, or good evening over here on the East Coast. Ken, I found Halloween right at the last minute. I needed it a little earlier, but I don't think it's too late to offer it because it'll get to you in time. You're going to get the set. You're going to get Mr. and Mrs. Little Scarecrow for $16, okay? I believe at one time they would have had Japan stickers on them. Those stickers are gone. But the face and the bodies are flocked. You can tell they got a little sloppy with the glue at the factory. These are the little thin felt pieces that are glued on. He has a little bit of glue residue on his belly. Now, the only condition issue is some of the burlap here is separating at the hat, okay? But these are supposed to be crude-looking little scarecrows, and I don't think that really takes away from him at all. So you're going to get them both. You're going to get Mr. and Mrs. starting at $16. They measure about 9 inches tall. And again, the head and the body, they are styrofoam, and they're covered with the flocking. So I didn't even see if these glow. Well, we do have a glow. We do have a glow on everything that you see that's white. So if you guys are looking, you can kind of see my black light as it catches it. So there is a glow. If you guys do a little glow show for your Halloween, you'll see that. So he's super cute. Again, I don't see a space, so I don't know that these were ever picks per se, but you could definitely, adhere some kind of a stick to it. Thank you, Mike, and use these as little floor picks. But these do stand up kind of on their own. You got to lean them a little bit. They are very stiff. They're not really pliable, so they're going to constantly be standing. And this is the one that we'll call the Mister. Although that doesn't have to be, but that is the Mister. Look at his belly, Amy. Look at that Buddha belly that he's got.
So good.
What is the scarecrow eating that he's got this kind of belly? So I don't
know. Like straw, might be too much fiber for him.
I eat a lot of corn, Amy. I eat a lot of corn. So there's that one. And then you're going to get what I'm calling the missus, because it kind of looks like she's wearing a little skirt. So you can see there is a difference. He's got his little suspenders on, his little burlap belly hanging out. She's got her little burlap dress on with her cute little black bow. Again, I'm just amazed the eyes are still intact, because they're the first things to fall off and get lost.
Those are really good, Jason.
No major fading, really good condition. They did use staples at the factory, to hold some of it together. And again, they both measure 9 inches tall. And I just think these would be great if you had a little pumpkin to stick them in, put them up on your mantle. Heck, you could even use these on a wreath. How epic would these look? Put in one of those kitschy wreaths. So. But I like corn, Amy. Oh, he eats corn day and night. I'm working the field, so we eat corn. So again, you can see there's a little burlap situation there, a little separation on the hat. But other than that, I don't think it takes away from it. So I just think he does. He probably does eat a lot of crows. Do you eat a lot of crows? Oh, don't tell no one. It ain't corn. It's crows, Kim. It's crows all the way.
It doesn't taste like chicken.
No. It tastes like crab meat, Amy. I don't know why them crows taste like crab meat. It's crazy. So again, 9 inches tall. You're going to get Mr. and Mrs. I believe they would have been Japan. If they're not Japan, they're Hong Kong. They're from that era. So Mike is in at 16. Thank you so much, Mike, for the bid. We are looking. I think I missed a bid. There's Darcy in at 18. Thank you so much. We got a gnarly lag tonight. We're in at 18 with Darcy, so we're looking for 19. And again, you get them both. It's not on choice. They've been married for a long time. We're going to keep them together so they can come to your house and wreak havoc in your house. I'm going to wreak havoc, Amy. I'm giving you side eye. All right.
I can imagine.
Let's count them down. We're at 19. We're looking for 19. Let's count them down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, Dawn. I know they are so cute. And again, I'll get them to you before Halloween. These actually are great though too. You can leave them out to Thanksgiving. So there's plenty of time for these little crazy characters to hang out at your house. Thank you, Karen. I think they're so cute too. And they're nice size. They're big. They're big. So there's the bid end. Thank you guys for the bids. Darcy, they're coming to you for 18. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, I have a handmade item up next, and this is my last witch dolly. It's the last one, but I think she's my favorite. Starting at 45, Jason.
You got it.
I think she's my favorite because she's got turquoise hair. Jamie, if you ever dye your hair another color besides purple, this color.
That would look good.
I mean, you like turquoise too. I think you could rock it. But she's all dressed in her turquoise hair, ready for Halloween. Witch hat is made out of felt. I do hand paint their faces here. I love to do the eyelashes and the blush. We've got a fun vintage button on her dress. And then this, for you guys, this is a 90s throwback Halloween fabric. Orange, bright orange background with the circles here with black cats, bats, ghosties, pumpkins, all of the good Halloween things. And there's a little witch here on the back side and a little haunt. Look at the tiny little ghosts coming out of the haunted house.
I'm loving the hair.
I love this fabric. I don't think I have much of that left. So this might be the last dress. But in the pleat here, she's got black fabric with some kind of gold shimmeries on it that carry down into the socks, and then her black felt shoes. The back of the dress does have hook and loop back here, so you can take it off if you need to wash it for whatever reason. She can sit and pose pretty much anywhere that you would like her to. If you want her to stand, she will need one of those metal dolly stands to stand up there. But she's my favorite. I've been saving her for last, I think. All right. So I see Kelly was in at 48. I saw MJ Bear was in at 46, and Kelly in Texas has the high bid at 55. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Measurement for her, she is a little over 18 inches to the top of her hat and about 8 inches wide at the arm span. All right, so we're going to count her down, looking for 56 or more. Don't forget those just in cases. If you are bidding, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
It's a great color blue. I'm loving it.
It is more turquoise in person. That is showing a little bit more blue on camera, but it's turquoise.
So good. It's like Mother Tucker's blue.
It's my favorite color. So
love it.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So Harry the Hound Dog came in with a 56, but Kelly came in with a just in case of 65. So for 57, Kelly, you get the last witch. Thank you so much.
Good. And guys, thank you for all hanging out with us. Please give us a thumbs up, maybe comment down there in the bleep bloop down there below, maybe after the sale if you don't mind.
Bleep bloop?
In the bleep bloop, you know, down there below in the bleep bloop section. Just give us a little comment in the bleep bloop section. You know, that's some technical terminology right there. I mean,
I thought you were turning into a computer for a second.
I had to go to school to learn that. Honestly. So and please give Amie a follow, and please consider giving me a follow. Both of our links are down below in the description. So I know we have some doll lovers here with us, or we usually have some doll lovers. So I have some unique 1960s dolls for you. So this first one, both of these I think are new old stock. So the first one, she is marked Hong Kong. It might be hard for me to show you. She is marked Hong Kong here underneath her hair. She even has the original plastic around her hair.
Oh,
so
she was never played with.
Never played with. So we did not take that off. She is like the harder rubber plastic. Okay. She's kind of like a Barbie almost. She feels like a Barbie. She's a fancy girl. She has her little dress with her little collar, and it is in the gorgeous 1960s yellow, 1960s orange. She's wearing gloves, Amie. Look at her.
She is wearing gloves. I've never seen a doll with gloves.
She's got
fancy. It was like a really old one.
So good. And thank you, Karen. And then you can see she has her cute little shoes, and she's got little fabric socks. Little fabric socks. You can see she's got her little underoos on. She's just cute. She does stand on her own, and you can move her arms and her legs. And again, the hair is like new, and when you lift it up, it does say Hong Kong underneath. I don't want to mess her hair up, but where the neck is, it does say Hong Kong. She measures. We found a few of these, and they were asking hundreds of dollars. They were asking hundreds of dollars.
I've never seen that. I have no idea who that is.
Definitely Jackie O vibes. We found a couple online, you know, through the image search. They were asking a few hundred. I don't think she's that fancy. But I think she is definitely unique, and she is Hong Kong. So I don't know if she was to compete with some things that Mattel did, but you can see the face is super clean and really good condition. No scuffs on there. She measures 8 inches tall. Okay. She measures 8 inches tall. So she's your first choice in dolls. Oh, and she even has like these faux little pearls. These faux little pearls that are sewn into her jacket that look like little buttons. So they're still there too. Super cute. Again, I was thinking Mad Men kind of, you know, era. So then I was able to pair her with this little girl. Now, she is not a PD, although she definitely looks like it. Doesn't that look like an Andy Warhol style dress that she's wearing? I mean,
Yes, and the
that
millinery flowers. So
yes,
good.
very twiggy, very 1960s, and she's one of the little hippies, and she's made by the Skyway Production Company in Brooklyn, New York. Now, we tried to research the company. We couldn't find much of anything. We couldn't even find any of these little hippies, but she's the same size as those, is it KP or PK? Those cute little dolls, like they're almost kiddo size. So
Yeah.
she's made of the same exact material as them. So like Amie said, she does have the millinery flowers on there. And then back here on the back, her dress, they actually have it stapled where it mates her hairline. So it is stapled there. She does look like Anne Margaret. Oh my gosh, you were so right. You were so right, Pat. She does. She looks identical to Anne Margaret. So if you guys love that Gidget era, that 1960s laugh-in era, you know, heading into like the Andy Warhol kind of feel, or even in the Twiggy kind of feel, her dress is quintessential. I haven't used that for a while. Quintessential late 1960s. So the hair, she's gorgeous. She's like a strawberry blonde. She's like a strawberry blonde, and her hair is in really good condition. And this is how I found her. So I have to assume that this is what she was sold in, her original little container. So I think she would look great. I know it's that dress that sells me. I want to get that glare off of there. So there we go. Now you guys can see how cute she is. Again, I don't think she was ever played with the millinery flowers, but I think it's PD. The company makes those little pocket dolls from the 60s.
Yeah.
She's about the same exact size and would go with that collection.
And the fact that you found 2 dolls, and of the doll shows that I go to, and I've never seen either one of those.
Amie, I found her Sunday morning. It was damp. It was 7 in the morning. She was just laying on a table, and she was like, I need a home, sir. And in this one, the same situation. So I just think they're all so cute. So Stacy, thank you. I see you at 20. Again, the exact measurements on this one are she's 4 inches tall. So she's 4 inches tall. And the top does lift off. So you could take her out if you wanted to use her in something else. But I was thinking, you know, I know we like to decorate around our vintage. How great would these look? So there she is. Oh my God, she is Anne Margaret. You're so right. She's so Anne Margaret, Pat. And then this one is like very Jackie O. Jamie, you're right with that. Look how she's puckered. She's like, give me a kiss, mister. And then she's got these cute little shoes all intact. There's no wear. There's no staining. Pamela, I see you in at 22. Thank you so much. And she's larger. She is 8 inches tall. So this is older sister, and here's little sis right here. So you got them both, and it is on choice. Let's go ahead and count these down. She's made in Hong Kong. I'm not sure she could be Japan, but we can't tell because of the way they adhered the dress to her, okay? So counting down, we're looking for 23 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And she even has the original plastic around her hair, so her hair isn't all a mess. So cute. Hong Kong. And this one, we think it was a boutique company that made like one-of-a-kinds up in Brooklyn. So, and then you would just buy them from them. So thank you, Stacy. I see you're just in case right before the bid end. All right, Stacy. So you get first choice at 23. This one is number 1. That's the first one I showed. So let me know if you want her for number 1 or number 2 for her. And then Pamela, you will have backup at 22. Stacy, you get first choice at 23. She's number 1. And again, her dress, yes, you can see all the pearls. Really cute. I'm showing her a mess. I'm not doing you justice, honey. So that's number 1, Stacy. All right. They do look good together. They do look good together. Thank you so much, Stacy. All right.
All right, Jason, I have a choice at 18.
Right.
All right. So these are my last pieces of the PY Happy Apple. My very last pieces. And I have 2 of the large dinner plates tonight. Look how cute those are. The last ones I had were the smaller plates. These are the larger dinner plates. These are 9 3/4 in diameter. All right, so just shy of 10 inches in diameter. And both of them have one tiny little flea bite on them. This one here is got the tiny little flea bite right here on the back rim. You can't even see it from the front but it is back there on the back rim. Okay, so that's one. And they both have utensil markings, utensil scratching. Not super noticeable until you get right up in there. I'm not sure. There we can catch a few in there in the center. You can see these were used. You know, people ate their apple pie off of them or their meatloaf, whatever they wanted to eat off the cute little apple face. They were used, and they are both marked PY on the back, and they both have I have mentioned these before. There's these little notches here. There's 3 of them on each of the plate. It's just where they sat in the kiln when they were fired. They're not chips or anything or glaze flaws. That's just where they sat in the kiln. But this one has a tiny little flea bite right here on the back rim. The other one, let's see if I can even find it. This one had a tiny little chip too. Oh, this one's on the back. Oh, on the very back, right here. Right here down at the bottom, there is a tiny little flea bite on that one. This one also has, let's see if we can catch any of them. Some little utensil scratching in the center, but nothing super major. I don't see crazing on either one of these. The smaller plates had the crazing. These don't really have anything, but they're so cute. Perfect for fall. Definitely if you have a plate rack or a plate rail that goes in your dining room or in your china cabinet. These are great for height in the back of something.
Amie, if anybody out there has a kitsch lover for Christmas time, could you imagine gifting this as a hostess gift with some kind of cookies on it? Of course, put a barrier on it.
Ooh.
They don't even know what they're getting until they start eating all those cookies. And then can you imagine their enjoyment when they realize if you have that kitsch lover?
You need a housewarming gift and you can fill it full of cookies and take it, and then they just get to keep the plate. How cute is that?
You give me that as a hostess gift, you get 1 free night at my house. I'm telling you, you're in. You're in.
Absolutely. So again, these measure just shy of 10 inches in diameter. These are the larger dinner plate. Not a lot of these out there and about. As you can imagine, probably a lot of them got broken or majorly chipped. I know I have broken a dinner plate or two here, you know, out of my pretty turquoise plates. I've broken a few. I've had a oopsie. But I don't see any interest in these. That's all right. I'll bring them back at the recap.
And these also look great. If you guys have the little plate hooks, how good would they look on the wall?
Oh, on the wall.
Fantastic. All right, guys, $20 each. I'm switching back over to glass. I didn't bring a lot tonight, but I always try to bring some glass. And it's going to be choice at $20. And I believe my best guess, both of these are Empoli or Venetian. Okay, so I believe now it's reading very dark. This is amethyst. So we all know that amethyst glass is a little more difficult to come by. This is a great looking piece for your fall decor. I love to use the purples in with the oranges and the black. So it is a ruffled bowl. I do believe that this is probably Bischoff glass, which is one of the designers for Empoli. I'll tell you why in a moment. First of all, the pontil is very reminiscent of Italian Empoli glass. The pontil is polished, but that's very reminiscent. And then the way the crimping style is very typical of Venetian style glass. It's a very symmetric, the way they crimp it, very thin, and you can tell that it's done like in all of them are pretty much exactly the same. So I do believe that that's what this is. No chips, no cracks. I want to get in close so you guys can see the gorgeous purple amethyst color here on the inside. Again, I do believe that both pieces that I have here tonight are Venetian or Empoli glass, and I do believe that this one is quite possibly Bischoff glass. It's just missing a sticker. So the measurements on this, it is 9 inches wide. Okay, so it's 9 inches across. Very symmetrical, again, with all that crimping. Really good, typical pontil mark for the Empoli style glass that they did like this. And then it measures about 3.5 inches tall. So this would be a great console bowl. It would be great to use as a fruit bowl. I think it's just gorgeous as is. So that's your first choice to choose from. Your second choice is what's called, they've called these funnel vases. As you guys can see, they look like a reversed funnel. So Nikki is in at 32, but Dave is in at 38. So this has been called a funnel. So a lot of the snifters that are Empoli have this little lip around the top. So you can also see as I move this, you can see the optics in it. So again, I don't have stickers, but my best assumption is that both of these pieces are Venetian or Empoli glass. They're not Murano. They're going to either be Empoli or Venetian. So I did find examples of these that were pretty close. And then the bottoms also very reminiscent of the way the snifters look. You know, they're always very polished like that. And again, this is a funnel. They call these funnel vases. How great would this look, you know, on your table by itself? Again, it's reading very dark because it is amethyst glass. There are no scratches on it. I don't think it was ever used. And they're just two gorgeous pieces of glass that I think look very nice together. Even if you're into stacking glass, that one does stack inside the other one really good. And again, a gorgeous funnel vase. And this one measures about 9 inches tall. 9 inches tall, and the opening is just about 4.5. There you can see the lines of the optic in it. You can see the paneling as I spin it there. And when the sun comes through, it's just gorgeous. So actually looking at it from the inside, it's a little better than the outside. So you're going to have choice on the vase or the bowl. And we're looking for 39 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 39 or more, we'll go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, gang, I don't have stickers on them. That's just from my experience of selling. That's my theory, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right. So, but if anyone has any other ideas, please put them in the chat. But I'm pretty certain that's what these two pieces are. So definitely, if not, they're art glass, mid-century, in amethyst, which is a little harder to find. So there's our bid end. So Dave, you didn't need your just in case. You have top bid at $38. So let me know, sir, if you want the bowl. We'll call this one the bowl. And then this one will be the vase. You can take one or two. Then Nikki, you were the other bidder, so you'll have backup. So Dave, it's your top bid at 38. Let me know if you want the bowl, if you're interested in the bowl or the vase. And we'll just watch here for a moment. Boy, the lag is. You're right, Amy. The further we went, the more the lag was going to get. Mm-hmm. And then, Nikki, you have backup at 32. So we're just waiting for Dave. All right, Dave. Congratulations. They do look good together. They look really good together. Thank you, sir. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. $40, Jason.
You got it.
All right. Here is my last handmade piece of the evening, and it is Halloween. I love the Halloween, so I'm just making a little bit more of it. I might have my last Halloween handmade stuff next week. All right, you guys. I think I said last week I was going to be done, but I wasn't done.
Halloween,
okay.
So good.
So this is a larger tin piece, and let's start at the base. So we've got a Made in England candy tin here at the base in kind of this burnt orange color. And then in the center, we have a Made in Japan little boy that I have turned into a witch. I have added the vintage felt witch hat to him. His brown hair is original to him. Look at his sweet little face. I just love the face on him. I have given him a little Made in Germany Kunzer Schutz little owl friend here that it's his buddy, his little hootie owl. Down here is a vintage clip-on earring that was broken, so I thought I would add that on there. It is kind of a dark gray color with a rhinestone in the center. We've got a vintage flocked pumpkin here in the center. We've got a tiny little froggy friend down here. We've got a sparkly spider, some kitschastic plastic flowers and stems, lots of vintage silk and paper leaves going around, some more stems. We've got a little flocked millinery flower. We've got this fun orange and black mushroom here on the back. We've got some flocked leaves, flocked tree branches, and then we've got on the back here an orange glittery branch and a little vintage pumpkin here on the back side. I have signed it back. Our corn syrup, shortening yeast, salt, malt, baking powder. Yum, yum. I will say butter bits have a lot more ingredients than those do, whatever they tasted like. Who knows? Measurement for this piece is a little bit taller of a piece. It measures 10 inches to the top of the witch hat And if there's stuff that's hanging off, I usually do the measurement there. So it's about 8 inches wide with the stems off to the side here. So
he's so adorable. I love his haircut. He's got like the bowl haircut.
I know, he does. He has kind of like a Beatles haircut. But look at his big cheeks. Can you see the profile on his cheeks? Love him. And the little Made in Germany. So little Made in Germany flocked owl. He does date to the 40s. He's got little orange plastic eyes and a tiny little beaky, tiny little feet. Love those little Made in Germany flocked critters. I'm not seeing any interest in this unless our lag has really gotten terrible. So I will put him to the side. I'll bring him back at the end for the recap.
All right. I'll move over real slow. You're right. The lag is really gnarly here. Karen, thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender tonight. Holly, thank you for all the backups you're doing. Thank you guys so much. $20 is my next item. Before we get into it, he does have a little boober here on his paw. Okay. So he has a little boober right here on his paw, but apparently he's a little harder to find. Walt Disney Bank. He is the little thumper. So for that reason, I thought we could forgive the little nip on his paw. But what makes this doubly as good is that this was a promotional giveaway. So
cool.
It is stamped Keystone Dairy on the bottom with the 4-digit phone number. And I'm not sure what all the scribbling's about. Those are pencils, so you could erase it if you wanted to. But this was a premium given away from a dairy, probably given to a youngster, probably the milkman. I know that milkmen used to give out gifts at Christmas time to, some people on their route, and that could have been a premium from that company. So he is stamped Walt Disney Production Thumper here on his back. See if I can get it to show. Again, I take it when it comes to these porcelain pieces, and I think it's American Bisque that made these. These are a little harder to find. So he does have the little chip here on his little thumper foot. But other than that, he's in very, very good condition. I love the details of the eyes. Why they made Thumper blue, I'm not sure, because he wasn't blue in Bambi. Nope. But he's their little version of Thumper. So you can see they gave him some blushing details there on the mouth, on the nose. There's the coin slot. No chips at all to the ears. And again, that little chip isn't too noticeable when he's sitting. So a lot of these did not make it because you would have had to have break them open. You would have had to have broke them open to get the money out or work to get it out of the coin slot. So these make great figurines. This little fella here, he measures about 6.5 inches tall. So he's 6.5 inches tall and he's about 4 inches wide. So let me put my black behind him here so you guys can see how darling he is. When it comes to these Disney figurines or these Disney banks, again, I take it he's one of the harder ones to find. I got so many compliments on my reel about him.
There's a planter. I know that there's a planter, but the bank doesn't come up as much as the planter does.
No, and I know some of these same molds, they did make milk pitchers because I did have a Donald Duck one at one time. So they did make figurines and like Amie said, a planter, and then they had these banks. So he has the brown details. And again, he does just have the little nip right there on his paw, but I figure it makes up for it because if you guys collect premium giveaways, this was a little promotional giveaway by Keystone Dairies, which I haven't seen that before for a while. So let me just hold him up for another moment so you guys can see. He's probably 1940s. Super good if you're a Disney collector. If you know somebody for Christmas that's looking for some Disney, he would be really good. And you can see his little front paws there. They adorned him in blue, and then there is some tan and all those other gorgeous colors. But again, I don't think there's any interest. That's okay. We'll bring Thumper back for the recap, but $20 if anybody was interested. There is the little nip here on the foot, and then he is stamped and embossed that it is Disney. It is Walt Disney Productions. There you guys can see it, Walt Disney. Is it Walt Disney Productions? No, it's just Walt Disney Thumper. I want to make sure I'm correct. So it is Walt Disney Thumper. So our chat stopped. So if okay, there's Karen. Thank you. I thought for a minute we were having a chat problem. So, all right, guys, we're going to bring him back during the recap and we're going to turn it over to you, Miss Amie. We'll keep it moving.
Okay.
All right.
16, Jason.
Got it.
Okay. So I have some jewelry up next, some kitsch-tastic plastic jewelry, of which I hardly ever see. And these are Coro Hopefully, if you're a jewelry person, you do recognize that. So these are 1950s soft plastic. They are in a powder blue color. Flower. So we have a bracelet here and some matching earrings. All right, so I'm showing you the bracelet. I have tried it on. It does fit me. But we've got the little, and I'll show you how the clasp works, but we have original hang tag here, which is pretty cool. So they were never worn. All right. There's the little Coro hang tag, and they were $1
Oh my gosh.
plus
I'll take
tax,
a dozen.
of course. And then we have the matching clip-on, of course, earrings. Now, I do have a lot of clip-on earrings. I don't have pierced ears, but I can't wear clip-on earrings either because my earlobe is attached to the side of my head. So I've never been able to wear earrings. But I like to use these as either shoe clips or on the collar of a little sweater or a jacket. These can pretty much be universal as far as what you can do with these. So we've got a pair of matching earrings of the little powder blue, and they have really pretty little rhinestones in the center of the flowers and little metal kind of petal settings on each one. And so this is how the flowers are attached on the back of the bracelet. All right. And then the little clasp here that goes on the bracelet, let me get it in there. It's kind of, it hooks through the loop, and then it kind of snaps in place. So that's how it attaches there on the back. And I think it's cool that it still has the original hang tag, which you never see. And then the matching little earrings. I just thought, I love these kind of things. I never see these, not even at estate sales. These did come from a estate sale probably about 6 months or so ago. And I just had to keep them together. So they are a little like kind of light blue is the color there. The bracelet measures close to 7 inches long. So if you measure your wrist, you can kind of know. It's a little loose on me, but if you might have a bigger wrist, it might be a little on the tighter side. And they do date to the 1950s. So
Amie,
how
do you
long?
have?
Yeah, it's
You have
about 7
measurements?
inches long.
Okay.
And
you know, Amie, I had a customer come in the store that would buy jewelry like this, and the reason why they liked it is some jewelry can be heavy. This nice
it's
lightweight
super
jewelry,
lightweight. Yeah, super
very lightweight.
lightweight.
And that's why she would buy it, because it was
Trying to,
lightweight. It
trying
didn't
to
pull
do
on
this
her
one-handed
ears.
is very challenging. All right, now I've got it on my wrist, and I have measured it. It is 7 inches, so it is a little loose. It's a little loose on me. I can move it. It's not super tight, but I feel like if you go to like the craft store, you could get some jump rings. You could probably add a couple more rings on here if you needed to make it a little bit more loose. But I think it's really pretty. I love this kind of stuff. I have a bracelet like this in teal that I love to wear myself. Especially if you like vintage. That's kind of super vintage. All right, so Lillian, I see you're 17, and Smalls, I saw you're 16, and you guys are getting the patching earrings as well. All right, so we're going to count these down. All right, you're going to get the set, the Coro set. Very cool. I never see this kind of stuff, so I had to pick it up. All right, so we're going to count these down, looking for 18 or more on the set. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Good color, great for fall. So good, Amie. Even in the early spring, this would look so good.
Okay, I see Lillian came in there with a just in case of 23, but Smalls came in there with a just in case of 25 right before Karen's bid end. So for 24, Smalls, the set is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Great get. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight. If you are not subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel, please do so. The link is right down there below. If you're not subscribed to Mother Tucker's, please give us a subscription as well. Please give the video a thumbs up. And like I said, down in the comment section, if you guys could leave a comment, every little bit of interaction helps us tremendously. We're all small businesses, and it helps us get a little further ahead. So I have the last piece of my Shawnee Puss in Boots. So I have a cookie jar. It's just starting at $40. These are all over the place price-wise, but I thought $40 was a good start price. It is a little heavy, so let me get her up here. She is 2 pieces a gorgeous cookie jar of some 1940s and 50s pottery at its best. So there's no condition issues on her whatsoever. She's large and in charge. She measures 10 inches tall by 7 inches wide. So from a distance here, you can see she has the details. Thank you, Dave. I see you in at 40. Let me get my cursor down there to highlight. You can see she has the details down here like the other ones in that gorgeous blue. She has the gorgeous burgundy bow. And then I'll show you the details. She even has a yellow bow on her hat. So again, she is 2 pieces. There are no chips here on the underside. There's no staining. There's no issues. Thank you so much, Mike. I see you in at 50. Dave is back in at 60. And again, these do go all over the place for prices. So I see Mike in at 70. I will show you here. You can see the embossing. If I tilt the light, you can see where it is stamped. It is patent. It is the Puss in Boots. And then it does say USA. So there we go. You can just see the USA and the Puss in Boots. So a gorgeous cookie jar. She's wearing the shawl just like the little picture is. So I see Dave in at 80. I see Mike in at 90. Again, this is the bottom. There are no chips. There's not even any major crazing to her. She's just a gorgeous piece. Even the inside is very clean. She's a gorgeous piece of pottery. So there is your base. So let me sit that down. And this is a good weight too. So if you're worried about youngsters or animals and counters, she's pretty hardy and pretty heavy. So you can see that she has this. It's actually a bird on her hat. I'm sorry, I called it a bow earlier. She has this gorgeous yellow bird here flying around on her hat or across her hat. No chips to the ears. There's 1 or 2 little specks under the glaze of darkness, but that's in the manufacturing. Thank you. Dave's back in at 100. Again, you can look at those eyelashes, those whiskers, that mouth. She's just gorgeous, very subtle, yet still that kitsch. So no matter what kind of decor you guys do, she's going to fit lots of different decors, from farmhouse to modern to retro to kitsch, everything in between. So I just think she's gorgeous. I think she is, here we go again, quintessential mid-century. If you guys are going for that look, or if you want to reminisce of days gone by, these were in so many kitchens. Grandma's had them, mom's had them. And if you're looking for a really great Christmas gift, she is hard to find, especially in this kind of condition. You're exactly right, Mike. She is super hard. Get that head on there because I like when she sits like that. So there we go. And again, when she's all together, she measures, get my measurement, she measures 10 inches. So she is large and in charge. So we're going to start a countdown on her. She is Shawnee, and she is the Puss in Boots cookie jar. We're looking for 101 or more, and we are doing just in case if you are an active bidder. So counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 101 or more, or the bid end. It is an amazing set. It absolutely is. So good. And I don't see them nearly as often as I used to.
I never see the cat cookie jars.
No. And I was so happy to find her over the weekend. So there's the bid end. So it looks like it's going to Dave. All right, Dave, congratulations. She's coming to you for $100. All right, Miss Amy.
Awesome. All right. 16, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. And here's something I never see. I never see these, especially in Michigan. I don't know, maybe because we're super far from Florida, but I never see flamingos.
No.
So I had to pick this up. It's been a long, long time since I have come across a flamingo. I think the last ones I had were bone china miniatures. But this is a fun California pottery flamingo, and he's super flexible. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. But I love the stylized kind of grass or, stuff that the flamingo is standing in. And it is not stamped or marked on the bottom. I have my suspicions about what it is, but I'm not for certain. I know Maddox of California did do lots of flamingos, and there was a pair that looked very similar to this. There's a tall one that's standing up that would have had like a pool underplate that would be standing in that aren't typically marked. I think it's Maddox. But sometimes later on, when they started doing a little bit more detailed flamingos, they started stamping the bottom of their pieces. So my suspicions are it's a little bit older Maddox of California, although I'm not 100%, but that is my suspicions based on research. The pair of flamingos and the little pool underplate, it would be the pool that would be marked with Maddox, not the actual flamingo pieces. So that is my theory, but use that at your own discretion. There's no crazing on the flamingo. There's no chips. There's no repairs. It's in really, really nice condition. I was very happy to come across this, as I don't see them very often. They're elusive birds, that's for sure. Measurement for this piece, it's 7 inches tall and 4 1/4 inches wide. Kind of the widest part is the little head that's sticking out there. But I love those. I know probably I can't find a lot of them because when Jeffrey still lived in Illinois, he probably bought them all in the Midwest and brought them back to Florida. So
probably.
Yeah, he has quite the extensive collection of flamingos. Yes. All right. So right now I see Mike's in at 18. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 19 or more. I'm going to do that countdown on Mr. Flaminger so we can get to our last round, our recap, and your guys' fantastic finds. I can't wait to see them tonight. All right. Yes, so we're going to count. Yes. Perfect for that mermaid bathroom, Lisa. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Quintessential mermaid bathroom.
Got it.
All right. So we're going to count it down. 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I also thought it paired really nicely with the Royal Copley. The pinks in it are about the same.
I think the one you have, Amy, is you're right. I think it is Maddox of California. And I think it had one with the neck up and then a matching planter. That would have been the console set.
Yep. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, so Mike had the high bid at 18, but Lillian came in there with a just in case of 25. So for 19, Lillian Flaminger is coming your way. Thank you so much. Where does the ghost go on vacation, Gavin?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Gavin. Where does?
I don't know that one, Gavin. Where does the ghost go on vacation?
All right, we're going to find out, I'm sure. All right, I'm waiting, Gavin. All right, my next round is going to be $10 choice, and it's going to be choice on some Schmidt's music boxes, okay? These actually remind me of my youth because everybody had these. One of them is stamped 1977. Did you see the answer?
Yeah, Malibu.
Yeah, good one, Gavin. Good one, Gavin.
Good one.
So let me wind this one up just a little bit more. So they are marked Schmidt's on the bottom, if I can get it to focus. And this one is, I do believe that these are both part of the Small World series. So you can see where it does say Small World. So there was some kind of a sticker on the bottom here at one time, but they both have the original Schmidt's. The other one stamped 1977, and they are part of the Small World, or this one does play Small World. The little research that I could find on these, I think they did a Small World series. So before we wind it up, you can see these little fellas there playing their instruments. This little guy has a little accordion. He has his little maybe mandolin or little guitar. Cute little like Scandinavian style wood figurines. This little guy, he does not have any instruments. And then it's like they're little Russian fellas, like in front of like the Kremlin or one of those style buildings. Very, very 1970s, both of these are. It was a very good year, Dave. So then, like Amy said, I love when they have an on and off switch. But there they go. So this is your first little choice. They spin around and they dance around whatever centerpiece they have. And then that also moves. So let me see if we can spin it around here so you guys can see. Very good condition. Works really, really good. And they are on like a thinner plastic kind of platform that's then attached to the wooden base. So you can see it is the blonde wood base. They both measure, well, this one measures 7 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So super cute. If you guys love like a Scandinavian kind of feel, if you guys like, you know, like Swedish style things or wooden German style things, I thought these would pair well with it. So this is the one that I think, yes, this one is stamped Schmidt's 1977 on the underside. This one does have a little condition issue. It does have like a little line on it right here. It doesn't feel like a scratch. It just feels like they filled it in sort of at the factory. I want to say maybe like a scratch, but you don't feel any form of a scratch there whatsoever. So this one's super cute. It has these cute little tulips here. I think this is very like of course 1970s style. You can see those are wooden little tulips here on the top. Then it has these felt leaves, and then each one of these little girls has a cute little bonnet with little flowers on, and they have yarn hair. So just really, really kitschy, super cute. And then of course this one plays as well as they dance around the little.
I love their little hair kerchiefs.
I do
So
too.
cute.
They're just super cute. And I cannot figure out the song that it's playing. It's playing so slow that I can't pick up what tempo it is. So $10.
And that one isn't stamped on the sticker like the other one was.
That's what's so weird. This one, let me make sure I'm looking. It says that they're created by hand. They're hand painted. And this one just says Schmitz, and this one says 1977. I do believe that these are probably something that could have been a souvenir at Disney. You're right, Karen. But yeah, there's no name underneath this one. But they both play well. And then the first one with the cute little Russian fellas dancing around the little Kremlin. This one has the Schmidt, and this one is the song It's a Small World. And then it's hand painted. So if you guys are looking for maybe a cute little Christmas gift for a youngster, especially someone that loves Disney, I thought this might be a good little one. I love their little felt caps and their yarn hair. You can see that he has his little accordion. I'll just spin him around manually. And then this little guy here, he has like a little mandolin or a little guitar. This little guy, he's like their band leader. I just think these are super cute. And then, of course, this one's all made of wood and hand painted. I love the simplicity to it, too. You know, it's not too overdone. And then we'll just take another moment, and I'll show you the cute little girls here. Cute little music box.
They even have tiny little eyelashes.
They do. Look at those eyelashes. Like, the detailing on these is impeccable. And if you guys are children of the 70s or 80s, I think we all knew people that had these, and they were always on the top shelf in the room, and you weren't allowed to play with them, you know? So there's the underside, but I'm not seeing any interest, and that's okay. They were $10 choice on the little music boxes, and they do work. Made by Schmitz. They all move pretty easily with no issue. I love those. I wish there was a glow to it. You would have thought that there would be a glow to those little tulip flowers, but there's not. Great for a little girl or a little boy for Christmas. I think they would enjoy it to pass along vintage. And we'll show you this one more time. Turn the other one off. Again, you pull the little pin here in the front, and then they work. But we'll bring them back in the recap, and we'll stop you fellas, and we'll get you going, Amy, with our last round. All right, here we go.
All right, $12, Jason.
You got it.
All right, this is the last round. All right. I do have a little Halloween.
Amy, I'm sorry. Smalls is in at 10. Hang on here.
No worries.
It's that lag. All right, Smalls.
Lag.
I see it 10, so we're going to count it down on choice. This one will be boys. This one will be girls, and I thought they did look good together. So Smalls is in at 10. Thank you so much. We're looking for 11. So let's count them down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Come on, girls. Spin around here. There we go. Well, they're all facing inward. There you go. You can see how cute the details are. Again, I think they're really, really cute together. One's marked 1977. The other one is not, although they kind of feel like they're in the same exact series. All right, there's our bid end. So Smalls, thank you so much. You didn't need your just in case. So at 10, let me know in the chat. If you, all right, they're both yours. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
Okay, $12. There we go. Okay, so these are not like glued together. Okay, it was just I paired them together because they just want to live together. So this isn't choice. So first off, I want to show you this cool witch. She's awesome. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about her. Couldn't find anything else that looked like her. I don't know if she was produced or she was handmade. Okay. Right. She has a cork head, if you can see that. She has a cork head. She's got a little nose that's poking out. She has kind of some wispy hair. She's got kind of a vinyl witch hat here. She's got little chenille arms that come out. She's got a little cape, a little gingham dress, and then she's got this cool broom that she's riding on. And we'll peek underneath the dress so you can see what's going on down there. And part of me thinks that this was produced based on the way that it's put together. Okay, so she does have a little chenille leg sticking there, and then the underbody is just kind of this folded up fabric, and it is stapled. Okay, just similarly to how Jason's little flocked pumpkin people were put together. So that's why I think that she was. So she does have a little bit of glue residue back here on the back of her hair. I think that was just probably how she was stored over time. A lot of that happens with some of these older pieces, is that the glue just kind of takes over time, but she's still really, really cool. I think you could probably string her with something and then she could fly. You could hang her up. But I thought I would pair her with this little pumpkin bucket. I love these tiny little ones. They don't take up a whole lot of space. And you could definitely pop a little light in there and put the witch back, and then you could have a whole little pumpkin witchy light up moment. But the little broom just kind of sits down in there, and then she can just pose right over top of the pumpkin. I just thought it looked really cool like that. Measurement for this, I didn't measure it. When the witch is in there, it's about 9 inches tall. 9 inches tall to the top of her hat, and she can just sit like this. But I think, yeah, you could put one of those little battery powered lights down in there. You could light that up. It would just make a little instant decoration. But I like, she's Pissy Witch. That's what I'm calling her. She's got major eyebrows going on. She's had a day, and she's over it. I really like her. I don't know. I had to get her. She spoke to me. We all have days like that, right? That our face.
Oh, I think
absolutely.
Just one or two.
Just one or two. Yeah.
Just one or two.
All right. So you are getting both of these together. Darcy, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. I'm going to count this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I've had it with this lag tonight. It's terrible.
The lag's making me feel like her. Let me tell you. I'm feeling that. Feeling that.
All right, Darcy, I see you're just in case of 20. Jamie, I saw you're 14. Thank you so much. There's a bid end from Karen. So with Darcy's just in case, she's going to take it for 15. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm feeling exactly the way that witch is. Let me tell you.
We can relate.
All right, guys. $14 choice, and I haven't had any dream pets for a while, so I was able to find some, and I'm happy to offer them. So it's going to be choice on dream pet hippos, okay? They're both in very good condition, no major stains, no major smells. And again, guys, two things. One, we all want a hippopotamus for Christmas, so these would be great in your Christmas display, or it's good luck to have a house hippo. And what better than a dream pet house hippo? So look at him or her's lashes. The collar, there's a little fraying to the collar. So you can see there is just a little bit of fraying, or maybe a kitty cat hair. Let me get that off there. You can see a little bit of fraying to the collar. But other than that, in very good condition all the way around. This one is large and in charge. And that, like I said, just a little bit of fraying there by the collar. Look at the goofy tail. And then, of course, we have the made in Japan little dream pet tag on there. So this one stands a little bit taller. Heck, you could even use this as a ring holder if you want to. You could use her as a ring holder, and look at those lashes. She is super cute, little dream pet, little hippo. She measures about 4 inches tall. So she's about 4 inches tall. And then she measures about 5.5 inches on the width of her body. So that's your first choice. Dream Pet 1960s little. This one I think is filled with the sawdust. Definitely sawdust. Now, this one, you want to talk about the hippopotamus for Christmas. This is what I always think of, a purple hippopotamus at Christmas time. Very hippie flower power with that big yellow and orange flower on the back. This one has its Dream Pet tag as well. She has her have their little tail right there. Super cute, great, great purple. Very, very like Eeyore kind of looks like, okay, that lag's pretty bad, Amie. So this super cute little little hippo right there. This one's a little smaller. You can see that one's just we'll show them butt to butt. So that one's just a little thicker, a little bigger. And this one measures about 3.5 inches tall. And there's no way she's 6 inches long. So let me double check my math here. But $14 on the hippo. So, oh yeah, she's coming in 6 inches long.
I think, Linda, I think the red one is a rhino.
Do you think that one's a rhino?
With the horn
I bet it is a rhino. Yes, yeah. Linda, you're right. Okay, so it's choice between.
I didn't even notice that before.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Jason. So we got a rhino and a hippo. Okay, let me change. Yes, we do. We do. Thank you, Pamela. So it's going to be choice on the hippo. Now, is a rhino part of the hippo family? No, they're two different animals.
I mean, they both like river water.
Okay, so they would hang out together. So they would
They're
friends.
Out, right? I don't know.
Right. Would they go to a bar together? Maybe go dancing together?
If they were allowed in one, probably.
Okay, so guys, you could have your house rhino, and then you can have your house hippo. So, but I just think they're so cute. I love these dream pets. If we had the room, we'd keep them all and collect them all. So we're at 15 with Pamela. Again, no major stains. Sometimes these are susceptible to the little moth holes. You know, if they're not stored properly, no moth holes, no funky smells. We have a hippo. Hello, Jason, and a rhino. So let's go ahead and count it down between the rhino. She's a happy rhino. I'm a happy rhino. So, and then we got a hippo here. So let's count them down. 16 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They're dancing rhinos and hippos at the nightclub. Just getting crazy.
Do you remember the dancing hippos in Fantasia?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. You're right.
Parts of that.
All right, there's the bid end. Thank you both for your bids. But Pamela, you get first choice. So let's call this one number 1 or number 2. I think it's easier to put numbers in. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Number 1, if you want the rhino. I'm a rhino, not a hippo, Jason. Or number 2 on the purple.
You want them both.
All right. They're going to have a party at Pamela's house. All right. Thank you so much. All right there, Miss Amie.
Both are hooved animals, but hippos closely related to pigs and rhinos to horses. Interesting, Kim.
Really?
I didn't know.
All right. Thank you, Kim. That's okay. All right.
Good to know. We love learning. We love.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to move into our recap. So that is anything that didn't get claimed during the actual sale. We're going to bring it back. And these are going to be quick claims.
Yes.
So if you're interested in something, we will just quickly describe it or note anything notable to you. Again, real quickly, if you're interested in claiming anything, please put in the item name plus the price that we give you. And if there is more than one person that is interested in claiming the item, we will do a quick countdown to break any ties, and Karen will remain the bid ender. Okay. So I did have a recap tonight. All right. So first off, I had my little boy witch Halloween arrangement. He was $40. Lots of vintage on here. Lots of stuff going on. Made in Japan, little pose doll in the center. Made in Germany, little flocked owl. Measurement for this, again, it does measure 10 inches tall by 8 inches wide. $40 witch, if you want to claim that, or $40 owl or pumpkin, whatever you want to put in. That's easiest for you to type. $40 for that piece. Let's, if you want to claim that. And then I had the PY apple face plates. So I had 2 of the about 10 inches. They're 9 3/4 of the PY Japan 1950s Happy Apple dinner plates. I was looking for 18 a piece on these. If you want to claim one, you can type in Apple 18. One has a tiny flea bite here on the back rim, and one has a tiny flea bite on the back right here. They both have utensil markings in the center, but nothing super major there in the back. Okay. All right. So Cheesecake, I see you in for the arrangement. I got you down for that. And Darcy wants both apple plates. You got it. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you. Thank you. And Darcy, do make sure to send me your information. I don't think that you've purchased from me before either. So please make sure and email me tonight. If anybody hasn't emailed, I'm doing invoices tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Wait a moment for the lag. And there we go. I had two things that remained. I had my Fenton. You get both of these for $30. There's no chips to them. They are in the periwinkle color. They are that blue opalescent. You can see the top. What I love about these is they are like triple candle holders. So they hold your tapers in the middle. They hold your pillars also. And then you can flip them upside down and put a little votive in if you'd like to. So they are $30. They are made by Fenton. They have the Fenton mark on the bottom. They are in the Valencia pattern. So you can just kind of see the Fenton mark right there. They were $30. They're from 1980s. They're from the 1980s because there's an 8 in the Fenton mark there. So again, great for Christmas time. There's that one. If you're interested, put in 30 Fenton and they could be yours. The periwinkle is a little harder color to find. So if you are looking for maybe a Fenton gift for somebody and you want to gift them something that is a easy pattern to find, the Valencia pattern is kind of readily available, but the periwinkle is a little unique. So they would definitely appreciate that. They have something that not everybody else has. So $30 on the Fenton. You get both of those. So in essence, they're $15 each. Then I had my Thumper Bank. He is in overall good condition. He does have a little boober here on his foot, but he was a promotional giveaway from Keystone Dairies with the 4-digit number. He is a bank. He's made by Walt Disney, and he is Thumper. Look at that side eye. He's up to no good. So if you're interested in him, just put bank, and he was $20. He measures about 6.5 by 4. So bank, $20, and little Thumper could be yours from the the very late 40s, early 50s, I think is when they were made. So, but I don't think there's any interest on him. That's all right, buddy. You're going to hang out with me for a little while longer, and we're going to get Amie back up here. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our official mod and bit ender. You're right. They would look great. It's your 4th of July and silver at Christmas time. You are right. Thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bit ender. Please give her husband, Gavin Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, a follow. If somebody could put his link in the chat, we'd greatly appreciate it. Give him a follow. It's a really good channel. Also, Holly, thank you so much for being our backup mod and bit ender. You guys are always so supportive of our channels and so supportive of what we do, and we could not do it without you. So,
and I just want to say real quick, send any well wishes and healing vibes to Deanna of Northwest Sunshine. She did have a procedure today, so I'm sure she's just resting. So just send all the positive vibes to Deanna. We certainly appreciate all of her help here when she's usually with us in the chat as well.
Agreed. She's had a rough road. So best of wishes to you, Deanna. Thoughts and prayers. So, Miss Amie, before we get into our fantastic finds, when can they see you again? When are you going to be back next?
That's a good question. Next Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
No, I don't have anything else until next Wednesday because of my race. So, yes.
All right. So I will be back Saturday night for Uniquely Vintage at 8 p.m. Eastern with my friend Rochelle of Uniquely Rochelle. So we'll be having all sorts of kind of a potpourri of things. We'll have some jewelry. We'll have some mid-century. She might have some handmaids, all sorts of different things. So please come on over and see us at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on my channel. That'll be Saturday night. And then Monday for Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday here at 8 p.m. It'll be just me and Bill this week. So us guys are going it alone. So you'll just have me and Bill this Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I have some Roseville and some older hinging on antique style things. So I have a feeling that Bill, of course, will have some glass kitchen pottery like we always do. So hopefully you guys can come out and hang out with us Monday night, start your week off right, and then come back here and see me and Amie on Wednesday. So, gang, with all that said, now we're going to switch over and show your fantastic finds. Amie never has a preview of what's coming up. So it's always new to her, but please, we're getting a little low. We do need some of your fantastic finds. So if you guys want to share some pictures with us, this email we both created, Amie can she can retrieve the email. So can I. So it is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Send us anything that you deem a fantastic find, whether it's something you purchased from another YouTube seller, an Instagram seller, a Vamp seller, whatever. If it's something you found as a hand-me-down or you found at a thrift store or something like that, even go out there on a limb, folks. Send us your Christmas decorations because I'm dying to see that. And I know Amy's dying to still see those Halloween pictures. So please send us that. We'd greatly appreciate it at that email. So without further ado, we have two people tonight. We have Rose and we have Wanda. So we're going to start out with Rose. Okay. And there's not a lot of notes to go with these. Literally, we just have a picture of their collections. A lot of this is Halloween. So this is some of their collection that you see in the background, but in the forefront is their Halloween. So lovely Rose sent us this picture of her lovely living room and upstairs. Very gorgeous open floor plan, Rose. And just take a minute to drink it all in, folks. I mean, that is gorgeous.
I don't even know where to focus on because there's so much cool stuff.
Well, the Halloween die cuts get my eye up there on the banister.
Yeah, she's got some older bites still up there.
It's good.
Some lures too. Very cool.
And then
so way up at the top, on the very, very top left shelf, you see those like tall things with the fur? Those are like old carnival game prizes.
Oh my God, they are. You throw balls at them, right?
Yeah, they're kind of weighted. Yeah, and you would knock them over.
Oh, they're good. They're super good. And look at all the pottery on the floor. I mean, it's really, really good. And I don't know, is that a mermaid on that one shelf there by the air conditioner?
I think so, yeah. A big mermaid sculpture. And I don't know, is that a Batosi, like in the turquoise down there at the bottom? I don't know. Good.
I don't know. I've never seen one that big. And if it is, that's epic, Rose. If it is, that's epic. So, and it's a gorgeous house. You can tell that this is definitely a mid-century floor plan. It's really, really good. So now we're going to get some close-ups. So this is a gallery wall that she has with all these die-cut black cats. Pretty doggone good, don't you think, Amie?
Oh, yeah.
And then we have this close-up here of some more of her Halloween collection. Super good. Oh, and I just noticed that she has a Tiki Pop book. Really cool. Good. With that gorgeous piece of glass there. I don't know who manufactured.
I was just going to say, do you know what kind of glass that is?
Oh, God. There's one or two names that are coming to mind, and now I'm drawing a blank. They did make a lot of masks. I'm completely drawing a blank right now. Oh, I don't know, Jamie. I wish she did give
really heavy piece of glass.
I don't think it's a Costa Boda or anything, although they did make, some things, but that actually looks like it's something that is in the glass. Honestly, I've never seen anything that epic. That's probably above my pay scale when it comes to reselling. That's probably out of my echelon. So here's a little assemblage she did.
Cute. Oh, I like the cake plate.
I do too. Would this be who's the new? It's not Peggy Carr. Who is
Joanna Parker? I do see a Joanna Parker piece. It's actually behind the little plaid pumpkin. I do recognize that as Joanna Parker.
You're right. A super festive, and we still got two more coming from Rose. So there is.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the little kitties and the hats. Yeah. Those are Joanna Parker, and so is the little flat plate. And there's a little Anna Lee black kitty. Whales. I like the whales for Halloween.
I do too. I love the tablecloth. The tablecloth is my favorite. And then she has, look at this gorgeous lamp.
Oh my gosh, that lamp.
So good, Rose.
I can hear Jamie screaming from the chat right now.
You're right, Kim. It is Picasso style. You're exactly right. Very Picasso style. So that's everything from Rose. Thank you, Rose, for sharing that with us.
Amazing stuff. Wow.
Maybe Jamie, maybe if you contact her, maybe she'll let us rent out the house and have a party. That'd be an epic place for a Halloween party with the open floor plan. So now our next friend that sent us some pictures is Wanda Blight. So I know you guys know her from the chat. She likes a lot of kitty cats, but she's sharing some of her Halloween decor. So we'll show you the one that is far away, and then we'll get up close. And there's something that I think Amie might recognize. So here's her mantle with all of her kitty cats for Halloween mixed in. And guess what she has up front and center, Amie?
Oh, it looks so good, Wanda. I love it with all the black kitties. So
it's really
cute.
good. Gorgeous display, Wanda. Gorgeous display. We'll go back to this one. You can see all her great kitty cats. She has her little light up cats on the side and all the other ones. And again, Wanda, you have an incredible collection, my friend. It's a gorgeous collection. And I'm sure that it's all well taken care of and well loved by you. So, okay, gang, that's all we have tonight. So again, if you guys have any fantastic finds, especially with Christmas time coming up, I'm gonna shamelessly plug the email one more time. So please email us at sharemyfindslive@gmail. Send us those pictures. We do need a name, preferably your full name, and we do need a brief description so we know what we're looking at, so we can make sure to explain it when we show it. So, gang, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate every single one of you. We are small businesses. We do this full time. Thank you, Wanda. It's a great collection. And thank you guys so much. Please make sure you are subscribed to Amie's channel. The link is down below. Please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Every little bit of interaction, thumbs up, comments, and bleep bloop, Amie, and the bleep bloop down there. Just leave it down there for us. We'd greatly appreciate it. And hopefully you guys had some fun tonight. Saw some fun vintage. We got you through the middle of the week. Hopefully you forgot any of your woes and just had some fun with us. So I'll see you back here Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern with my friend Rochelle. And then I'll be back with Bill and Amie next Wednesday. So till then, good luck with your marathon, Amie. We may not be there, but you'll hear us cheering in your mind. So we're there for you.
Well, I'm going to be documenting it.
Okay.
So I'm not just racing. I'm also, vintage shopping too. So I'm going to be doing a little vlog kind of the weekend. I think that's my plan. If the rain rains me out, then maybe I won't get to do that, but I'm going to try and take you guys along with me. So I can't wait.
We'll be cheering you on, Amie. Good luck on Sunday. All right, guys, have a great